Happy Halloween to those lazy people out there. This is a tutorial for some pumpkins that seem like you are trying, but you're really not. No matter if you're going as a clown, scarecrow, ghost, or cancer, everyone can use these tricks to make sure people think you're trying. First, you need a pumpkin, and I, through this new app, got a pumpkin at my doorstep. Now, you have to have a clean area to begin the designing. So just clear anything off, get the clutter out of the way, and you can now begin. But first, we're going to put the king up where he should be. Now, some materials you might need are paint, paintbrushes, some googly eyes, I guess, teeth, whatever, more paint, mustache found, glue, water, and some glitter. And you're going to push all that aside to start. We need to clean the area that we are going to start designing in order not to have impurities. That would mess up our designs. You'd think we would go paint first, but no. We need a marker to trace the design we are going to put on the pumpkin. Boom, it's there. Now we can do the lovely painting with the pumpkin colors. Oops, it's done. Never forget to clean the impurities off. Grab some googles, open the Google bag, and pull out a couple of googles for the Google eyes. Get some glue. Maybe pick out some dry part of glue. Glue the eyes. Then attach the glue eyes to the pumpkin surface to make googly eyes. If there's an impurity, get that out of the way. Now get some paint, and you can play around with the googly eyes. For this one, I drew a weird smile. You can even draw some eyebrows. Give the non-human thing an emotion. You know, be crazy with it. You can make multiple of these faces on the pumpkin. For this one, I made it have a side smile, make it a little sillier than the other one. Make it have friends, you know, a community can arise from it. I also made a third one. Woo, this one had a different emotion, but if you're really lazy, you can only make 2 or 1. See, like this one spooked out because that one made a very mean comment, and that one's just playing around. Have fun with it. And not too much fun because, you know, you're lazy. Even draw a funny eyebrow. You know, have fun. If you're not that lazy, you can name them. You know, this one's named Dan. This one's named Bob. You know, have fun with it, guys. Sir Samuel the Third. You know, have a community. This is the end product, but there could be different variations. This design is done, so now we're just going to clean off the work area. I'm going to use the different side of the pumpkin because I'm lazy. I got some plastic vampire teeth to use on this one. I cut them up so there's sharp edges so we can, you know, stab them really good into the pumpkin, make them hold. Like here, just press them in. If you can't put them in, then you can use glue. Either way works. You can even add googly eyes to make it even more of spooks. If you're not fond of googly eyes, you can just paint them. You know, have fun. It's your design. I'm just here to give you the basics. In order for spooks to go to the next level, you gotta add some red paint to the fangs or different parts of the teeth to make it even more like a realistic vampire. After that one's done, we're going to go to the next design. But this one has a crappy part of it, so I'm just gonna go another 20 degrees to the left, and I found a new face on the pumpkin. This one's for people who don't like spooks. Just get in a mustache from anywhere. You know, glue the mustache and just glue it on the pumpkin. It's not much of spooks, but it is the pumpkin having a costume, which matters. It's in the Halloween spirit. Personally, I couldn't just leave it there. I had to draw eyes on it, make it look more formal. Even drew a glass to go over its eye, like the formal gentleman it is. If you're out there, you can add some sparkles to the design. You can just spill it on the table, take some, and just add it to the paint. The paint should still be wet or whatever used. Did I hear a next design? This one is simple, just Happy Halloween. You can either use a marker or just start gluing, whatever is convenient to you. If you use glue, you just take some black, some purple, and some yellow spooky colors, dump them out, and just add them to the design with the glue. You can use a paintbrush or your fingers, whichever suits you, to dab on the glitter onto the wet glue to make the sign. Or just throw it. The glue dried too fast, just add more. I use these red shiny pellet things for the border around the sign. That's optional, but if you want to do it, you can either do it one at a time for each sparkle, like how big mine were, or you could just glue it all at once and just pick it up in piles. Either way works for you. This is the lazy town. You just do it like me and make some thick lines and take them up by a couple. If you messed up, just make sure the other side looks the same and it doesn't look messed up anymore. Easy fact. If your fingers are sticky, it's easier to pick them up using your fingers. And voila, it's finished. The blinding jewels everywhere will make sure everyone thinks you worked hard. To me, the design looked like a cat, so I just added some whiskers in the middle. From the part I messed up, it looked like little ears. You can do this if you messed up too. But it's innovative. We are finished. This is the rundown of the designs. We have the pumpkin, beautiful pumpkin painted. We got the googly-eyed friends, you know, Dan, Bob, and Sir Samuel III. Little friends, you can make two. We got Mr. Chomper over here with the vampire teeth. And we have the Sir of the party with his little monocle and his mustache. Very cool. Different designs you can make. And we have the blinding, very kind of generic Happy Halloween sign. It is very good for outdoors. After this, you will learn that your desk will be messy. It's okay. I bet you all bought this at the Michaels store or any other store like that. You just throw it all away. That's okay. For me, I just left it there for days. It's a lazy town. Come on. And this concludes my Halloween video. Happy Halloween to all the lazy people out there. And tell me if this helped you. Did you use any designs? I don't know. You're lazy. We'll find out. Have a good Halloween. Thank you.